So this is the week of Thanksgiving. I don't know if y'all getting ready, but I'm getting ready. So mentally, I have to get ready for a lot of shit because I will be dealing with some peoples this week, coming into contact with them, and some of them I'm not too pleased with. But the one thing I wanted to talk about today was a good conversation I had with a friend of mine's, and it was kind of deep and very how you say it, sorry, it was kind of deep because I kind of had the same situation in the past. And let me know if y'all had the same situation too, because I think it was kind of crazy. So, in case y'all didn't notice, on social media nowadays, there's a lot of back and forth with women and men. And I call this the battle of the sexes, a dog eat dog kind of world, because not everybody want to be honest. Not everybody wants to eliminate the stress. You know, they want to sit here and do them. I hate when people call themselves trying to do what they want to do, but think it's not going to affect other people's lives, especially if you're trying to bring people's into your life. So why I say that? I say that because some people out here want somebody in their lives so bad. You want that relationship. You want to be in love. You know, even if it's just a friendship, you need somebody to be there for you. You say you want somebody to talk to you, to be there for you when you need somebody to be there for you. There be times where you have your lonely days and you want somebody to talk to you. But the first thing you fail to realize is being honest and open. It starts out so well. And to have a healthy friendship and healthy relationship, you have to be honest with somebody. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people is having trouble doing that. And fellas, don't lie, because some guys out here, y'all having a hard time being honest with a female when it comes to friendships. I'm quoting that, friendships or relationships, even if you're just working things out with a woman. So so I started to realize that when I started to involve myself with some people's friendships only. So I get maybe one or two guys would tell me about their relationships, how they're working things out with their women, and how they want some advice from a real woman that's been through some type of shit. So the conversation I was having was this guy, he met up with this woman after so many years of not seeing her, and they wanted to go out and have a day full of fun. And from what I'm hearing, it sounds positive, sounds fun and everything, but she sounds a little guilty, a little sus. And this is the one time I'm not going against the guy, I'm going against the girl, because it was kind of funny how she wanted her cake and eat it too, and then she felt some type of way when the guy didn't want to have nothing to do with her no more. And it kind of like, it really angers me to see that people can't be honest with you. And there's nothing to hide. Like, why you hiding your life? You hide your whole life and what you've been doing for the past so many years. I would never do that. And people have to understand, you can't get upset with somebody if they've been living their lives for the past 10, 20 years of, why they've been away or you haven't seen them. A lot of people move away from each other. When you graduate out of school, of course you want to live your life. You do whatever you do. Of course, that's your prerogative. But I can't get mad at you for living your life. So apparently she thought she could get away with what she was doing. She was like, well, I got with somebody after having some kids. I moved to this area. I started dating this guy. This guy's been taking care of my kids. He's been doing this and that for me. Relationship's been amazing. Okay, now normally the guy would be like, okay, great, I'm happy for you, congratulations, you're living your life, whatever. So you have a lot of success that just came your way throughout these last 20 years. And I pretty much said the same thing to ex of mine, because I haven't seen him in almost 20 years. So I met him when he was coming home from work. I went to his mama's house because, let's face it, me and his family was very close for years, and I felt like they were still my family. This was like the first to the second time and the last time I saw her, and I guess they felt some type of way because I didn't keep in contact with them. But to be fair, once everything changed, phone numbers changed, address changed. First of all, I never had their phone numbers to begin with. And I kind of understand where this person was coming from because you don't have their phone numbers or new addresses, so you can't contact them. You can't keep in contact. But now that we are seeing each other, like now that we finally got in contact with each other because we bumped into each other, we could be friends and hang out and do whatever. So I kind of put myself in their position because I understand what exactly he was coming from. So she felt like she wanted to hide the fact that she has a whole relationship with a whole new man and she's happy with them. So I guess because now that she's seen this guy, feelings come rushing back in. You know, she feels like, oh, maybe we could still have that same old chemistry that we had before. Let's see if we could rekindle that. My first thought was, no, don't even try it. Don't go there. It's like, first of all, you looking for a natural disaster to happen. You looking for people to come in your face and start drama with you, all because you feel like you want your cake and eat it too. Because that's exactly where she was going when he told me this story. That she just was feeling the whole old high school flame type situation. She was feeling that love. And we know how we get once we see our high school crush or we see our high school sweetheart. Feelings start rushing back. You don't know what to do. You're confused. So the first thing you do is try to have a conversation with this man. And y'all go somewhere, you know, private or public, whatever. Have a reminisce of the past, whatever the case is. And trying to see where things could go with you and this person. But the only thing is, you have a man. He doesn't. He's single. He don't have a woman. And yes, he has kids. But he's living his life as a single man because that's exactly what he wanted to be, was a single man. So she goes and starts flirting with him, starts telling details and everything, all the while being suspicious. And I was like, oh, holy shit. So why this sounds familiar? It sounds familiar to me because my ex did the same shit to me. Not to sit here and dwell on the past or anything like that, but like I say, I've been in the same position. So the first thought of mine was, what is she trying to do? And I'm hoping the guy was like, no, we're not going to go there. But he went there. Not only that he took her out, they hung out and they kept in contact, but he was about to sleep with her. And then he ended up sleeping with her. And I was like, wow, to my surprise, you fell for this shit. I wouldn't have fell for it. Like I said, if you start to act suspect around me and you leaving key details out of your life, I'm going to question it. First of all, if you could read the signs early on, you would nip that shit in the butt before anything happens. And that's exactly what I did. So I was like, I had to nip it in the butt because when I did meet up with my old high school sweetheart, I wanted to know what you've been up to, where you live at, you know, what you do for work. Anything you need to tell me that's important. And that comes along with the conversation we had because, yes, we miss each other. Let's hang out. Let's be friends. And to this day, me and him is still cool, even though we don't contact each other. But I never look at him as an enemy or anything like that. And I never had no ill feelings. Like I said, I just wish he could have been honest with me. And that's the one thing people fail to do is being honest with a person. Why you feel the need to want to, you know, stir a drama because you have your feelings rushing back to you after seeing the one you used to love for so many years. Why not be honest and be like, you know what? I can't go there. I have a husband back at home or I have a girlfriend back at home. I can't jeopardize that because I see my old high school crush or I see my old high school sweetheart. So let me go and fuck shit up. No, that's not the thing you do. And I hate to say that, but a lot of females is doing that shit out here now. And I did have one person I mutually known through another friend said the same thing. So my question is to y'all out here, if you was to see your old high school crush or you was to see your ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend from high school, how would you feel? And if you knew you have a relationship, would you try to jeopardize that by trying to rekindle some feelings with that old high school girlfriend or boyfriend? Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think because I would never do that. And I don't think that's even right for that person because if that person is single and that person's looking for a significant other, Why would you want to come back into that life and try to stir shit up? Why would you want to start a relationship with this person thinking you could secretly date him, knowing you got a whole man back at home, or a whole girlfriend back at home, and you got kids? So I don't think that's the right route to go to. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And I'll see y'all later with something else, because I do have another story I want to tell y'all. And this will need your advice, because this has a lot to do with ex-friends, ex-girlfriends, boyfriends, and how the drama stir up on social media. Because I know there's one thing about TikTok. When you feel some type of way, and when you start having these ill feelings towards your exes, you start getting all in your feelings and want to blab that shit out to social media. That's the dirtiest shit you could possibly do to somebody, because you feel like because you can't get through to that person, you can't get back at that person for hurting you or for rejecting you. So you feel like you want to go and tell the whole world, hey, I just got rejected by somebody I really like, so let me go throw her under the bus and let me go do her dirty. That's not what you do. And I don't recommend that. And anybody that was to do that to me, shame on you. Because at the end of the day, it makes you look bad. It makes you look desperate. And whatever you got going on, that's between you and God, not me. So for anybody that do that, I feel sorry for y'all, but y'all need to grow up.